What if I told you there's a subtle advantage you've likely been missing? Consider the following question carefully. What if a single small shift in your approach could unlock entirely new possibilities? You might be surprised by how one small change can make all the difference. Let's not sugarcoat it. Technical skills are easy. You're smart enough to learn them, master them, and get good at them even in your sleep. Now that's soft stuff. The people skills, the human dynamics. That's where things get real and where you stand out. Here's the insider tip. Think of all that soft stuff as your X factor. Here's the deal. If you're relying on technical skills alone to level up, you're missing the mark. What's going to make or break your success is something much more subtle and much more powerful. It's how you engage with others. I'm Todd White. In the next few minutes, we're going to dig into why human engagement is your secret weapon and how self-awareness can be the key to unlocking influence. By the end, you'll see the value and know exactly how to position yourself for impact. Why soft skills are so damned hard. You've likely been in a room where things just clicked. You knew exactly what to say, when to say it, and how to say it. But then there's those other times. Moments when it feels like you're hitting a wall, a fish out of water, where no matter how much logic or data you throw out there, the other person just isn't with you. Here's why. Human engagement isn't about logic. It's about dynamics. It's not just about what you say, it's about how they feel, how they think, and what they need in that moment. And most importantly, it's how you convey it. This isn't something you can master by just being smart. It's about reading the room, adjusting on the fly, and recognizing that every single person you talk to has a different style. There are three key styles. Know them or you lose. Let's cut through the noise. There are tons of assessments and personality profiles out there. DISC, Myers-Briggs, the Enneagram, the list goes on. But when you boil them down, you're dealing with just three core styles: thinking, priority, or decision. Thinking style, fast thinkers and slow thinkers. How quickly does someone process information? Do they make decisions on the fly, or do they need time to mull things over? Priority style, people or task. Some people are driven by relationships, others by results. If you don't know which one drives your counterpart, you're shooting in the dark. Decision style, data or gut. Is the person you're talking to going to make decisions based on fact or pure instinct? The success zone. Know your style, know theirs. Self-awareness isn't just about understanding how others see you. It's about a situational awareness. It's knowing how your behaviors and actions impact the room. How to read the dynamics and how to pivot when you see things start to slip. If you think the other person is wired just like you, you're dead wrong. Influence comes from knowing their style, adjusting to it, and delivering what they need to move forward. You can continue to roll the dice or adjust your style to get the outcome you desire. When I learned this the hard way, this brings me back to a hard lesson I learned in meeting with my company's president. I was pitching a critical six-figure project. Everything was ready. I had all the technical details lined up. But halfway through, he pulled out a wooden ear scoop and started cleaning his ears. I'd lost him completely. On the drive home, I realized he didn't care about the technical specs. His style was fast thinking, people-oriented, and gut-driven. The next day, I took a different approach. I walked into his office and I said, "I need your signature. Here's why." The deal was signed in 5 minutes. Self-awareness, the critical factor you cannot afford to ignore. Ever notice what isn't said in conversations? If you're not tuned in, you'll miss the mark. It's not about pushing harder or being the loudest voice in the room. It's about making meaningful connections that lead to real outcomes. Ever notice how certain people seem to steer the conversation no matter what's going on? That's not magic, it's finesse. They can adapt, adjust, and navigate the circumstances to get the desired outcome. The highest compliment you can get isn't that you're the smartest person in the room. It's when people say, "Glad you're here." versus damn, there's that son of a bitch again. They know you'll cut through the noise, navigate the dynamics, and get the results that matter. Human engagement is your influence edge, and self-awareness is how you sharpen it. The 7-38-55 rule. Why words alone won't cut it. Here's the kicker. When it comes to communication, words are just the tip of the iceberg. Think about this. Only 7% of what actually sticks in a conversation comes from the words you choose. The real weight? It's how you say it and how you show up. According to the 7-38-55 rule, 7% is words, 38% is tone, and a whopping 55%, that's all body language. So if you're banking on words alone to make an impact, you're leaving a lot on the table. The magic isn't what you say. It's how you engage, how you connect, and the energy you bring to the room. Chris Voss mentions this in his book, Never Split the Difference. A powerful negotiation tool and reminder that our communication goes far beyond words. The real challenge isn't learning more technical skills. It's mastering the soft skills, the human engagement piece everyone underestimates. The good news? You can learn it. The better news? Once you do, it changes everything. Ready to level up? It's time to stop spinning your wheels and start driving real, meaningful impact. Let's ensure that the next time you walk into a room, people say, "Glad you're here." By the numbers, 5 value-added skills executives master. Number 1, emotional intelligence. 90% of top performers have high emotional intelligence, and people with a high EQ earn $29,000 more annually. Number 2, communication and listening skills. Productivity improves by 25% when employees feel heard. Number 3, adaptability and resilience. Adaptability is one of the top skills required in 2025. Number 4, trust and relationship building. Trusted employees are 32% more likely to stay and 50% more engaged. Number 5, decision-making under pressure. 57% of employees prefer decisive leaders, even if they occasionally make mistakes. The real difference, turning insight into action. It's not about more certifications, more assessments, more data, or drilling deeper into the types. The real shift happens when you stop treating these tools as the end goal. They're just starting points, guides to inform your actions, not define them. Success doesn't come from knowing what or why you are. It comes from mastering how you engage with others, adapt to dynamics, and leverage relationships. That's where the magic happens, and that's where the biggest results are born. The hidden advantage. Why coaching is your fast-track accelerator. Here's the truth. You don't have to do this alone. You can dive into countless assessments and frameworks, but real progress comes from applying those insights effectively. That's where coaching comes in. Think of coaching as the ultimate cheat code, helping you turn knowledge into actionable strategies. A coach is your rigorous thinking partner, guiding you through the complexities of human dynamics, helping you sharpen your soft skills and positioning you for maximum impact. The top performers, the ones who are always ahead of the curve, they aren't waiting for the next course or some self-assessment. They're working with coaches, investing in their growth and using that support to accelerate their success. Let's talk about your next level. Before I wrap up, here's a piece of advice I wish one of my mentors, or perhaps tormentors, had shared with me 30 years ago. Look, if you're serious about leveling up, it's time to ditch that lone wolf approach. With the right guidance, you can rapidly turn the insights you've gained into tangible results. Results that elevate your leadership, sharpen your influence, and make you the person that people say, "Glad you're here."